Hello and welcome all. When international students apply to study in Germany, they need to meet various requirements in terms of funds, in terms of academic requirements and more. And they also need to attach proof with all these requirements. Among these many requirements, there is something called the APS certificate. Many people are confused about what the APS certificate is. So to clear the doubts regarding APS certificate, we have here with us a Germany study visa expert, Ms. Parvinder Kaur, who will be explaining the APS certificate to us better. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, what is the APS certificate that Germany needs, basically?
APS is one of the very important documents which the students need to have as a part of their study in Germany process. APS certificate serves various purposes. The main purpose is that it assesses your qualification equivalence to a German qualification. So let's take example of a student who is applying from India and has got a qualification from India. So one of the purpose the APS serves is that they assess the equivalence of your Indian qualification with the German qualification. So to make sure that you are well placed and you fulfill the requirement to study the course you wish to do in Germany. The second requirement it serves is the authenticity of your documents. Now to apply for your visa, you need to attach documents, and the embassy needs to be sure that the documents you are attaching, the academics you are attaching are authentic. So in this process, the authenticity of your documentation is also checked. Moreover, it is a very necessary document which the students need when they apply for the Germany student visa. So these are the three basic purposes which are served by having an APS with your application.
Okay, so at what stage do students need the APS certificate for? Is it for the admission, or is it for the application of the Germany student visa?
As I said, that one of the purposes which is served by having an APS is that it is one of the mandatory requirements to apply for a Germany student visa. When the students they have passed through all the process, like getting admission in their choice of course and a university, preparing all the visa documentation, then the students need to book an appointment to apply for their student visa. Now while booking an appointment, the students need to have this APS. This is mandatory at this visa stage, but there may be certain universities which may require you to have this or evidence that you have applied for this at the admission stage. So depending on the university you wish to study, so let's say that you are applying for a course of study in a public university. Now most of the public universities may require you to attach the evidence that you have applied for your APS or that you have a APS. So if that is the case, you need to have it at the point of admission. So when you are applying for admission to any university, make sure that you go through all the requirements, and if there is a requirement of an APS certificate, the students need to have that at the admission stage.
So as you mentioned that students may need it at the admission stage as well. So do they need it for both, say when they are applying for bachelor's as well as master's as well?
Yes, they may require it. As I said, it depends on the university's requirement. So if you are applying for a university, whether for a bachelor's degree or whether for a master's degree, if the requirement is to have APS at the time of the admission application, yes, the students do need to apply at the time of admission. But if we speak about visa purposes, for all the courses, whether you want to study a bachelor's degree in Germany or a master's degree in Germany, you need to have an APS certificate while applying for your visa.
And ma'am, what is the average processing time of the APS certificate?
Well, it may depend on the kind of verification the documents may require, but on an average, the students may expect the result of their APS within 6 to 10 weeks of applying for this application.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for explaining us the APS certificate better, so that students now can start applying for it if they require it. And for any other further clarification or doubts regarding study in Germany, you can contact West Islander Immigration. Thank you.
Thank you.